Welcome back, family. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Sir Local 187, and hopefully you and your family are doing good, doing well. And I want to welcome the new subscribers, the new family members. You know what I'm saying? If you're into sneakers, you're definitely in the right place, and you definitely want to stay tuned and keep that notification bell turned on, so when your boy Sir Local is cooking in the kitchen, y'all be the first ones to come and get it. And just to let you know a little bit about myself, for those of y'all that are new, you know what I'm saying, I do this YouTube thing, you know, partially part-time. I do have a 9 to 5, so I try to upload a video daily, at least 2 or 3 videos a week when I can, but at least for sure a video a week. You know what I'm saying? And I always trying to cop the latest and greatest, give my thoughts and opinions and review. And you know, I also do, besides sneaker reviews, some vlogs here and there, and some informative, you know what I'm saying, discussion of videos like today's video. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about grades of leather. As y'all know, if y'all collect sneakers, you know what I'm saying, our material is made out of leather. I'm gonna do my best to explain it to y'all. And you know, before I move on and get started on the video, it's important to, you know, take care of your products. You know what I'm saying, your sneakers, whether it be cleaner, water resistant, what other, you know what I'm saying, like leather applicator to keep the leather moist and not drying and cracking. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all some of my sneakers that I've worn and see what they look like, you know what I'm saying, untreated, and you know, all that other stuff, good stuff. So hopefully y'all find this video informative. You know, I'm learning too about leather as well. As most of y'all might know, you know what I'm saying, if y'all like me, y'all pretty much go by looks and feel, you know what I'm saying, feel of the hands. And so today's topic, like I said, we're going to talk about the different grades of leather and whatnot, and just see, you know what I'm saying, if you can relate. I'm going to give you a little homework assignment. Go through your little collection or your collection and just feel different sneakers and get the feel of, you know what I'm saying, how your sneakers feel. And hopefully this video will help you determine, if not determine, but maybe jumpstart your interest in learning about different types of leathers, and when you cop a sneaker, and know if it's a good quality or subpar quality, or just trash, you know what I'm saying, cheap quality, if you will. So anyway, so stay tuned, and thank you for walking with your boy and growing with your boy. I definitely appreciate y'all. So let's get to it. All right, y'all, so there we have it. Just showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, take care of your shoes. I've worn all these, And we're just going to talk about different grades of leather. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of hides that they can use, which is, you know, pretty much animal skin. For those of you that don't know what hide is, you have anything from uh, pig to lamb to goat to calf to cow to deer skin. I mean, just all kinds of skins, all kinds of hides. Okay, but in this video, I'm just going to talk about the 4 grades. And it's pretty much like processing, you know what I'm saying? 4 grades of the leather, of the material, if you will. And hopefully after the end of this video, hopefully, you know, you get some kind of understanding of leather. Obviously, you know, there's you know what I'm saying, you can look up more and get more in depth into it, but I'm just going to give just a basic overview, if you will, of leathers. And I'm going to give you a little homework assignment. Go through your sneaker collection, and after watching my videos, just try to guess the grade of materials that you have, you know, of you know what I'm saying, of your leathers. And also too, obviously there's a plethora of leathers, if you will. Like you have patent leather and just a bunch of different leathers, if you will. And obviously leather is used in all kinds of things, upholstery, car, you know, I guess upholstery is part of the car seats and whatnot, but wallets, purses, shoes, of course, belts, etc., etc. But the top grade, here we're talking about the 4 grades of leather. The top grade of leather is full grain leather. Now, one of the qualities of the full grain leather is, you know, it's long lasting. It's the highest quality of the hide, if you will. And it requires the minimum, very minimum processing. You know what I'm saying? Very minimum processing. And it holds the pattern of the skin. So whatever is on the skin, on the hide, that's what they roll with. That's what you'll see on the finished product. Like I said, very minimal. Now, would they do a couple little things to try to, if you will, take out imperfections and this and that? I don't know, but to do so would mess with the integrity of the leather, the full grain leather, if you will. And it gives it that soft, natural look. You know what I'm saying? When you see a sneaker, you're like, man, this feels really good and soft to the touch. And you don't see no imperfections in it. 9 times out of 10 is probably full grain leather. You know, and it's the top layer of the cow hide, the animal hide, if you will. Cream of the crop. You know. And the reason they don't mess with it too, you know, is because they preserves the skin, it preserves the leather, it preserves the stretchness, if you will. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to stretch the material, if you will. You know, and the tension of the leather, it preserves the tension. You know what I'm saying? By them not messing with it. So, you know, full grain leather over time, it does produce a rich patina and gives it that vintage look, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little recap of what full grain leather is. It's the top layer of the hide, very minimal processing, and it's very durable. Very durable. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, the next one is top grain leather. And it has a smooth, uniform appearance, if you will. And this is like the underbelly, like the second tier, if you will, second layer, if you will, from the hide. And a lot of manufacturers like to use the top grain because it's slightly thinner than the full grain, and it's easier to work with, you know, bend and do whatever the case, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they have to do when they're making their finished product. Okay. And it does go through a little bit of process when they're messing with the top grain leather. It does go through a little bit of sanding, maybe buffing, to take out some of the imperfections, if you will, scars, if you will, of the hide. So there is, you know what I'm saying, there is a process when they work on top grain leather, if you will. You know. And also, too, another thing why manufacturers like to use top grain leather because, you know, it looks flawlessly. You know, once they're done with the process and everything, man, it looks smooth. Smooth like butter, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about the, you know, top grain leather. Like I said, it's more to it, but I'm just giving a basic, if you will. And the top grain leather is used in high end to mid tier you know, products, like I said, and you'll see it with the sneakers too. So once again, top grain is thin. It does have a small process of sanding and buffing, and it looks flawlessly, it looks smooth like butter. But some of the integrity, it does lose some of its integrity because, you know, like the full grain, like I said, is pretty much very minimal processing to keep the integrity, if you will, the quality of the hide, if you will. Now, by them processing and messing around with the chemistry, if you will, of the hide, of its natural hide, you know what I'm saying? It kind of takes away a little bit of the durability, you know. And then a lot of times, 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, you know, they'll add a protective finish, you know, to help keep it from scraping so easily. But we all know with good leather, hey, depending on what you scrape or bump, it's gonna leave a mark, you know. So, but they do add something to it, you know, to kind of give that little extra little protection, I guess, if you will. You know, I guess having some protection is better than having none at all. So that's your second tier, you know. It's top grain leather is your number 2. Now number 3 is your genuine leather. Okay. And genuine leather, okay, your good leather, like I said, they use the top half of the hide, or even the second layer of the hide. And so basically genuine leather is like the scraps, if you will, or the leftovers, if you will, of the leather. Or should I say, I'm sorry, I do apologize. Genuine leather is also referred to as corrective leather. You know, when it comes to quality, it feels cold and stiff like the Air Jordan 1 Low. Look at that toe box. It just doesn't crease the same as this one or that one or that one. So the Air Jordan 1 and mids are, you know, I guess they're genuine leather. You know, they're third tier, if you will. You know, it feels cold, plasticky, I guess, if you will. You know, compared, you know, to the higher grade leathers, you know. But the process, like I said, with the genuine leather, you know, after they use the top 2 layers of the hide, you know, what's left is, you know, this genuine leather, which the grade won't be as good and as durable, if you will. So it does have like an artificial texture and you know, feel to it, if you will. But once they're done with the process of doing the genuine leather, a lot of times they'll add artificial texture to it, or an artificial spray to give it that, you know, more genuine leather look, if you will. But it is third tier, it is subpar, it's not durable, and that's one of the flaws, if you will, of genuine leather. You know, after, you know, buffing and the process of working on it, you know, that's what you're left with. You know, so genuine leather is third, y'all. And it doesn't feel like this one, that one, or that one, y'all. So, okay, we've gone to top 3. Full grain, number 1. Flawless, perfect, minimal processing. We got top grain, number 2, which is probably mainly what we got on most of these Jordans. And then genuine leather is 3, which is probably the best way I can describe it. Will probably be like your Jordan 1 lows and mids, and, you know, these other sneakers that are around the, you know, $100, maybe even those regular dunks, you know, the panda dunks that everybody goes crazy for, you know. So the fourth one and final one is bonded leather. Now bonded leather, they use scraps, so the leftover scraps, and shavings, if you will. They use that. Now they have to, you know, has to have 50% of leather, you know, I guess to be determined to be in that leather category, if you will. But a lot of times they'll add other chemicals or whatever the case may be, you know, to bond it with the leather scraps. A lot of times they'll use either polyurethane or latex. Okay. So then once the buffing and process or whatever, you know, process that the bonded leather goes through, you know, they add like a spray and another little, excuse me, they add a spray and, you know, like another little finish, you know, to give it that leather look, if you will, in the feel. But with bonded leather, I don't think any sneaker or product has bonded leather. Now, you can find bonded leather, like if you have some of these sneakers, like with, say, for example, like on the insole where kind of feels or looks leathery, if you will, 9 times out of 10 is probably bonded leather. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much, like I said, bonded leather has its purposes and, you know, serves a particular purpose. And in regards to sneakers, if any sneaker does have bonded leather, it's probably on any sneaker that, you know, may have like a leather feeling on the insole, if you will. Like around here, if you will. So those are your 4 grades, you know, from top to bottom. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about nubuck and suede. Now, with suede, now check this out. You know, you have to take care of your sneakers. Look at that. I don't ever remember dropping like water or anything on it. But maybe moisture, you know, because I have worn these a lot. And in Texas, it's hot and, you know, humid. Now, these, I just got these this summer, so I better take care of these. But it does have like a mesh on the toe box. But it is suede. Okay, and it does feel good to the touch, right, y'all? Drop a comment, let your boy know if y'all like the way suede feels. And nubuck, you know, nubuck is a whole lot better, obviously. Serves its purpose like suede does. Now suede, what they do is, like with the hide, they'll flip it over, and what you're left with is like, you know, the fuzziness, velvety material of the hide, if you will, you know. And obviously maybe they buff it a little bit, sand it a little bit, you know, get it, you know, I guess depending on how nappy they want the suede, if you will. But pretty much it's the underside of the hide. And like I said, one of the cons to suede, if it's not taken care of with moisture and you know, stress, in other words, wearing your sneakers, you know, it's going to lose its form and its shape and start breaking down because of the fibers or the chemistry of the hide, if you will. And so you'll end up with a sneaker like this. Y'all don't want to end up with a sneaker like this. So take care of your J's. You know, get those moisture absorbing little packets, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, sneakers are investments, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be looking like that, if you will. But nubuck definitely has a cleaner finish. It has a process, of course. And, you know, some of it might be sanding and buffing to get it that little cleaner look, if you will. But it is more durable. And nubuck, you know, what's great about nubuck, it's, you know, kind of like moisture resistant. You know, it keeps moisture out, if you will, not into the pores, like, say, like your suede would. You know, this thing's hairy, you know, like you could get moisture in between the fibers and, you know, it can mess up your shoe. But the nubuck, you know what I'm saying, it does go through a process, you know, it gives it smooth, and they add a couple of things, you know, to protect it. You know what I'm saying, to keep, to fight moisture out. You know, so I love nubuck, and I haven't treated none of these sneakers. Yeah, it's got creases, I've worn them, but it still feels good to the touch as far as the material. I've worn these. If I had to guess, this might be top grain, you know, second tier, if you will, because yeah, it's creasing, y'all. Don't roast your boy, but it's creasing, right? Okay, same thing with these. Man, I don't know. I kind of want to say these are either full grain or even top grain, but this is a good leather, and I've worn these quite a bit of times. And just the feel to the touch feels real good and smooth. I've worn these, you know. Now this, to me, I think, you know, it's got probably different types of materials. You know, it could have some genuine leather, which, like I explained, has like that cold, stiff feeling, and then it might be some of that top grain leather. You know, on the black part. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. You know. And then the genuine leather, that's the one that feels, you know, cold and stiff to the touch, and it's the third grade leather. You know. As you can see, look at that. Man, these look horrendous. Look at that. You know, the way these supposedly crease up, and these don't even crease up. These like bubble up, you know, compared to the Air Jordan 1. So yeah, the Air Jordan 1s, obviously, I'm assuming too, because of the price point. You know, like I said, these are $100, 110, whatever. And the ones are, you know, 170 while they jack the price up. So you do get a little bit better materials. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please hit that thumbs up. And, you know, like I said, go in your collection, give you a little homework, and, you know, try to put your sneakers in a category, you know, full grain, top grain, genuine leather, and then like bonded leather. But like I said, you know, hey, there's different plethora of leathers out there, you know. Like I said, that's patent leather there, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, peace.